Hello everyone, welcome to the first ever Finn Productions Tableturf Battle Tournament. We have 6 players in this tournament, double elimination format. In first round here on Finn Productions we have Havoc versus Yes Man, our 4th and 5th seed here today. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm interested to see it. How will players make a run here? Will they prove their seeds and Tableturf ranks wrong, or will they go as is right now? It's interesting to see how it will go. And we will seed. We got 2 first round buys as seen by the bracket here. So we will be seeing a bit of them later on once we go through the tournament. Our first seed, Josh James, 50 rank in Tableturf, as well as Jopari, who's also 50 rank, getting the top 2 seeds, getting the buys of this tournament. At the 3rd seed, we have Super Yoshi against the 6th seed today with the lowest Tableturf rank. Which doesn't really matter too much. Sushi Cakes for the first round on Solid Steam channel here. As I said, we have Havoc versus Yes Man. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. As we now just wait for our contestants to get ready. And it looks like we have both of our contestants in the match. The music will be turned off when in the game, don't worry. I try to lower it. There we go. And the first map here today is X Marks the Garden, and then we will go into a counter-picking format. It looks like both of our contestants here are ready, and we'll cut to it as soon as we can. Here we go. Game number 1. Both players starting out on X Marks the Garden. We have a counter picking system, so depending on how this goes, the loser of this match will then pick the map. As we start out here, both players trying to play their first large cards with Yes Man getting the first special point. Special points, for those of you who don't know, allow to use cards to be used placed onto the opponent's tiles that they have already claimed. So they're important to changing the tide late in the game to get the spread in your favor. Pretty even first beginning here. Yes Man getting past the opponent's base, once again doing it as the lower card gets the higher card gets placed first, then the lower card. Yes Man in Havoc's base. Havoc trying to figure out where to place. Yes Man just causing Havoc so their whole base to cover, as well as both the left and right side, as well as having one more special point, which will be important for the later game. However, the Splatana Stamper getting 2 special points for Havoc. It'll be very important as we head into the final 6 turns of this first game. Also, don't forget the 30-second timer in the future. You guys playing quickly for now, but... Yes Man taking the lead for the first time this game, having a lot more space to utilize large cards to get those points. Havoc only able to use their small cards here. Neither of the large cards being able to be used. Yes Man taking an even larger of a lead here. Havoc forced to use their first special card. Trying to push in a bit to get some space to use for their cards. With 6 special points. Just desperately trying to find a way to get into the base, get the lead back. Yes Man, now with 3 special points, able to use their special cards during the final 3 turns here. Havoc running in with the Splatana Wiper, covering up part of Yes Man's territory gain. Essentially 10 points. Now only within 2 points of Yes Man. So either player's game. A 9-point card able to be played, 2 rounds remaining. However, opting to save it for a later time. Trying to use the DJ Octavio special. However, struggling to do so, opts to the 9-point card. Ink Rush Nouveau coming out. Getting 1 special point. A 6-point spread. Havoc with the special. Able to be used. Stealing game 1 away. As the score reaches 1-0. As we now have a counterpick system going on here. Now, counterpick. Havoc gets to choose any map in the game that they have not yet won on, which is any map. So, it is up to them. See how it is. You get a counter. Oh, wait, no, it's Yes Man counter picks. Wrong one, wrong person. My bad, my bad. As they look to counterpick a map. Six maps available. Picking Thunder Point for game number 3. It's gonna be interesting to see how it goes here as they go into the first match. Trying to find the cards to use. Different deck coming out from Havoc. Trying to get the early lead, early push through into the opponent's base. Not being able to get the first round, however, still being able to make it out alive with the game number 1. Yes Man trying to cut off Havoc, however, fails to do so. As Havoc now pushes into Yes Man's base. Now Havoc trying to protect their own base. Prevent Yes Man from getting into it. However, also is not able to prevent the push through into the base. Both players trying to protect their base, prevent the other from going. It's gonna be interesting to see if they try to go safe here. make sure to get it or go risky. Both players still pushing in. A tie causing two gray tiles to appear. Havoc just trying to protect their base. Finally is able to do so. Yes Man no longer able to push inside of Havoc's base. However, the damage has been done. Trying to fight for the spot in winner semifinals here. Yes Man trying to stay alive in it. Able to prevent much damage, a lot of damage being done by Havoc there with, I forget what the card was, but the Super Clan protecting him, or them. Using the Forge card, trying to push in, trying to find a spot to safely use. However, opts to get this special point instead. Up by about 2 points with 5 turns left to go. However, it's Yes Man with more space available to be used. Only one special point has been activated so far on the side of Havoc. However, Havoc's trying to find a bit more. It does. Now having 2 to utilize within these final 4 turns. It is essentially now or never for Yes Man. Tied game. Heading into the final 4 turns. Donna Stamper coming out from Havoc. Still no special points on the side of Yes Man. Just trying to build up points. Havoc trying to build the lead up even greater. Only winning by about 2 right now. Opting to use the Spatana Wiper, I'm assuming. Extend the lead. Yes Man forced to pass, however does get a special point to use in the final 2 turns. However, Havoc getting another 2 special points to use is looking like a... Yes Man using the special, unable to get another +3. It's looking like that is going to be game for Havoc. Doesn't matter what happens, that is a win for 2-0. A set win for Havoc. 2-0, a quick win from Havoc here. Moving on to winners semifinals. Yes Man falling down to the losers bracket. A quick game here. Quick set. It's interesting to see how these players will come out after this, how far both of them will make within their run as we now wait for round number 2. I was just muted that whole time. Whoops. My bad. Heading on to a game number 3. It's going to be interesting to see what happens from here. With one more game remaining, 1-1 is just James' counterpick. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes. What map will be chosen? They're selecting their decks. Game 3 is being taken place on Main Street, the basic map of this game. Both players starting out. What is happening? Oh, timer. Alright, as they set up the timer. This can go either way. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. How will Zushi try to overcome on their counter pick? Will just James be able to fend it off, getting the reverse 2-0 over Zushi, knocking them out of this tournament? As both players choose to either stay or go with their starting hand. Starting out with big cards, Zushi already able to block off their base. Just James going with a similar strategy. Zushi trying to push into Just James' base. Just James trying to defend, however, is unable to do so. Zushi pushing in further with Judd, or attempting to push in further with Judd, which is possible. I don't know why they're not doing it. However, decides to play safe instead, not pushing in further. Only with a 3-point lead, slightly further in the base. It's going to be whatever player can get the special cards and can control the neutral zone in between their bases the best. Zushi trying to play the big cards, able to, finding the spot for it. Wow, Just James gets their first special point. Zushi ahead by 15 tiles. Is trying to build this lead even larger. Trying to find where to get special points while preventing them from being caused for Just James. Decides to go for the risky strat. Oh no, it's not getting controlled by Just James. The special point, having the top right tile around it, unable to be claimed. And Zushi halfway through with a lead of 15 points. Trying to extend that lead even more. Now only able to use their burst bomb, a 1-point card, purely used to help build special. Trying to find where to use it. Where will they gain the most special? Decides to use it at the bottom. Gaining themselves to 1 special point. With Just James pushing a bit within the neutral zone. Being forced to pass now, Zushi. Just James still with a lot of territory within their base. Being able to catch up only 5 points behind. Final 3 turns. Will Just James be able to make this comeback after going down 0-1 to begin with? Now taking the lead by 6 points is... The ball is in Zushi's court. Using the special, trying to get control as many of Just James' tiles as they can. Just James with 5 special points is going to be down to this last one, depending where Just James can place their special card and how many points they're able to get from it. Will they be able to cover the spread or not? With the Ultra Stamp, the special card going into Zushi's territory, I think that is going to be game for Just James. And it is 85 to 77. And that is game number 3. Zushi being knocked out of the tournament. And we'll be back with winners finals after this short break. Hello, welcome back to Winners Finals. We have Havoc versus Super Yoshi. This best of 5 now set. All remaining sets will be best of 5. It'll be interesting to see what these players do now with a greater amount of games to use. Will it be quick 3-0s? Will it be 3-2s? Let's wait and see. As they select a map, game 1 is on lakefront property. With a 30-second timer. And here we go. Game number 1 of Winners Finals to punch their ticket into Grands. Both players are now starting. Going up special. Trying to find a way, fighting for the bottom side. A mess around. Havoc able to push effectively into Super Yoshi's base. However, Super Yoshi still an avenue to get into Havoc's base, in which they do utilize. Both players now in each other's bases. Full realm of movement for both players within each other's sides. Forge with a perfect fit. However, Super Yoshi being able to push in. Both players still in each other's spaces, trying to get as many points as possible. Pretty much essentially a tied game for both of these players. Only Super Yoshi winning by 1 point. Trying to build up their special points. Havoc with 1 more than Super Yoshi. However, only being able to use small cards. Both players trying to figure out what will they do. How will they get more points? How will they get the advantage over the other player? With only 3 turns remaining, Super Yoshi getting forced to pass. Now giving Havoc the lead by 1. With only 2 turns remaining, Havoc with the extreme advantage with having 6 special points, going to be able to use almost any card they want. Opting to use their special now. However, the middle part of lakefront property messing it up for them. Desperately trying to find where a card fits. Finds a spot for their card. Super Yoshi once again being forced to pass. Now having 5 cards of their own. Ball is in Super Yoshi's court. However, gonna have to cover a spread of about 30, having to get about 15 points from Havoc. Looking heavily in favor for Havoc for this game number 1. With 8 seconds remaining, Yoshi needing to find a spot soon. Using Marigold, I don't think that's gonna be able to be enough for them. Giving Havoc the game number 1 by about 8 points. It's going to be interesting to see what Super Yoshi's counter-picking style will be here. As I head on to a game number 2. Looks like it's going to be a counter pick back onto the same map. Yoshi thinking that they can get the win on this map. Thinking game 1 was a fluke. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes with the rematch on lakefront property. Pushing through, both players pushing to both sides, trying to find a way into the other space. Multiple huge cards out for Havoc, right? To use them at a moment's notice. Both players opting for the other side where the opponent went. Blocking each other off from both of those sides. Yoshi trying to push further into Havoc's space. However, Havoc having the ability to do the same. It's going to be interesting to see what Super Yoshi does here. Will they try to push for even further? No, they try to block Havoc off and finally succeed for once. Successful block for Super Yoshi. Now trying to push in to Havoc space. However, unable to do so. The opts to play more peacefully, knowing that they are unable to push into the base, decides to go at the top. Now both players trying to build up special points to push into the opponent's side. Yoshi already only on turn 6 being forced to pass. That's not what you like to see. You want to play as many cards as you can. Try to build up that turf. Havoc using Splat Stamper, trying to consolidate their position. Gain points. Yoshi once again being forced to pass. Now with the Splat Stamper. Once again, Super Yoshi being forced to pass. A greater and greater lead being built by Havoc. With 6 special points on deck after this turn. Once again, Yoshi being forced to pass. I don't know why they aren't placing it top. Havoc having a great consolidation of their position. Trying to decide if they want to use their special or not. Deciding not to use their special in their Octostomp. Yoshi now placed. Both players having to use a special for the last turn, depending on who gets more, who gets the larger spread. Havoc with the advantage. With having more space, more cards already being used. However, the disadvantage of having more tightly packed tiles, will Yoshi be able to capitalize over that within the next 10 seconds? Or will Havoc once again take the game on like from property? Big man coming out. Being placed on top of where the tower, from tower control has come, was gonna go. Giving Havoc once again the win on like front property. Once again, Yoshi's counter pick. It's gonna be interesting to see where Yoshi goes for this game.
Alright. Alright. A little mess up there. Got to fly on something. As they now had gone to game number 3. Yoshi's counter pick. Oh, waiting for Super Yoshi. Alright, here we go. Now as they start game number 3, Yoshi's counter pick. Chime here for the reverse 3-0. Looking like a counter pick 2. Not sure yet. I think it was once again a counter pick back to lakefront property. Yoshi thinking they could get the win on lakefront. Yes, it is. Bit of confusion. Might have a redo here. It's a bit of confusion on the rules, so it's counter picking. Alright, we're sticking on here. Yoshi trying to get this game number 3, trying to force the reverse 3-0. Alright, 9 turns remaining. Advantage once again to Havoc. Getting control of their base. However, Yoshi able to push into their base, essentially blocking them off of that small back corner. However, do have the diagonal connection. Actually a huge advantage to Super Yoshi being able to block off Havoc from the right side of the map. Yoshi now trying to build special, build up that lead that they were able to get. While Havoc running out of spaces to utilize. Yoshi trying to think of where to go, trying to figure out what to use their card. Are trying to extend that lead further, now having the lead by 8. Slowly but surely gaining the lead. Havoc being forced to pass. Trying to decide which card to pass. Yoshi also being forced to pass. with a lot of diagonal space, struggling to find a spot to use a card. However, able to find a spot at the bottom. 3 turns remaining in Havoc with 3 special points compared to Super Yoshi's 2. However, Yoshi with a 13-point lead. Trying to find where to get a special point to use their larger cards with a special. Finding a spot at the bottom. Yoshi once again being forced to pass. Havoc using their special. Trying to find where they can use it most effectively. Running out of time, having to find a spot soon. Able to find one, depends on if they're going to use it. Yes, they are. Yoshi once again being forced to pass. All in Yoshi's court, having to cover a spread of 11 with a 4-point special card. This is do or die for Yoshi in winners. 10 missiles coming out. I think able to take control. I think that is a 2-1 lead for Havoc, as they now head onto game number 4. Havoc's counter pick. It's like the counter picking 2. Double Gemini for game number 4. First time we have seen this on this stream, at least, in this tournament. Will Havoc be able to seal it here, or will be forced to the brink on the winner's side in this best of 5 set? Both players trying to push into the other side of the map. Yoshi able to successfully block off the left side. We're getting the timer. I'm very disappointed. Able to push in on the right side. Yoshi most likely going to try to protect that right side. This map very much having the use of diagonals, use of cards with diagonals to build special along the walls. Otherwise, you have to get it with tile combos. Probably the second hardest map, or if not the hardest map, either tied with or behind box seats. Both players trying to build their special and try to get as many points as possible here. Havoc running out of cards to use, only having the small fry card available to them on this turn. Unable to build special anywhere due to how the cards fall. Actually, no, there is somewhere. No, they are running out of time, theoretically. Being forced to pass, passing big shot. Yoshi trying to figure out where to place a card, where to make this lead even greater, harder for Havoc to come back. A 22-point lead. Havoc looking at the cards, only having 2 smaller cards left. It's getting hard for them to come back. Using this, maybe using the Splat Stamper. Decides to instead pass. Trying to decide what card to pass on, decides to pass on the Octo Bowler. Yoshi getting another special point, or getting their first special point lead up to 30. Yoshi on the ready. Knowing they have to pass. Havoc, however, with a lot of special points at the ready, easily able to change this tide of the match just like that. Trying to find where to use the special. Yoshi once again having to pass. Still have the lead by 4. However, that can still very easily change depending on what Havoc is able to do. Once again being forced to pass. However, Havoc is being forced to pass, leaving it up to Yoshi. Having to get only a 3-point lead here to take game number 4 and send it into a do or die, or do or go into loser situation for Havoc. Trying to find using the special, giving Yoshi game number 4 as we now head on to game number 5, Havoc's counterpick. Fighting for a spot in Grands. Havoc's counterpick, game number 5. Havoc trying to find what map to counterpick to. Deciding to go for game number 5 to Thunder Point. It's gonna be interesting to see what these players do here. The do or die for winner sides grand finals. Here we go. Havoc versus Super Yoshi. The timer begins, counting down from 30, 12 turns. Starting with a mirror start. Who would have thought of that? Trying to find where to use crack on, deciding to against using it, going now with in parry. Big man coming out from Super Yoshi, giving them a 4-point lead. Essentially a tied game. Both players essentially to block off each other from each other's base. Yoshi, though, with a bit of extra room for Havoc to enter on the side. However, no cards being able to be used to get in there. Havoc being forced to play inside their own base. However, able to build up the special points. Trying to find what card will work best for them here. While Yoshi able to lock off the side from Havoc, because it's a tied game here with 7 turns remaining. it's going to come down to whatever player is able to build the most special in as little time as possible. Havoc trying to find where to play the forge. I have absolutely no clue where this can be played. Oh, I do see where it can be played. Unable to find it, however. Running out of time. Yoshi trying to push into Havoc's base. Havoc wanting to find a way to push into Yoshi's. Still not able to see where this card may go. Going 22 seconds. Finds the spot. However, it's essentially blocked off from placing any more cards at the top. Still an incredibly close game for both players here. It's going to come down to whoever gets more special points and able to play the larger card at the final turn, where there could be no retaliation by the other player. Havoc with that one special point lead over Super Yoshi. This is coming down to the wire here, folks. Both player being able to have the extra life for grand finals. Yoshi being forced to pass, unable to play tiles, making this game even closer. However, now Havoc being forced to pass or use the Splatana Wiper for a special. However, deciding against it, opting to pass the tower. Now Yoshi is trying to figure out what to do. If they're gonna pass, use a special, or place a card, depending on what they have remaining. Both players passing a card, almost even on the amount of special points. Havoc opting to use a special point. They're special now, offering up room for retaliation by Super Yoshi, depending on if they use their special or not. Having to decide now. Going 8 seconds remaining, deciding to go with the either into their base. Right now, time. Hurrying, trying to find a spot. With 1 second remaining, able to place down Super Yoshi. Opting to pass, getting an extra special point, having to cover a spread of 14 to get the win. Is the reverse 3-0 possible here, folks? It is coming down to the wire. 20 seconds. Super Yoshi needs to make a move to get this reverse 3-0. Havoc praying that Super Yoshi does not have a card, not able to cover the spread of 7 points of their tiles being covered with another 7 for them. The Marigold coming out. Will that be enough for Super Yoshi to get the win? And it is Super Yoshi pulling off the reverse 3-0 against Havoc, sending now Havoc to losers finals. Super Yoshi now able to know that they are safe in winners finals. Havoc getting sent down to losers bracket, still having an extra chance, an extra life to make it to grand finals. It's going to be depending who their opponent is in the loser semifinals match hosted by Steam. I will see you there. For now, folks, I'm Finn, and I'll see you back when the next round is here. Hello, it's the set map to start. Welcome,
Wait, I
everyone,
didn't know that.
to the Losers Finals. Here I'm joined with Solid Steam, the other host of today's event, as we head into the Losers Finals of this match. Both these players fighting for a spot in Grand Finals against Super Yoshi.
Hari has been on a non-stop win streak so far, looking very promising.
Havoc, on the other hand, just losing to Yoshi in a reverse 3-0. Beating Just James to get there, as well as Yes Man. The 4th seed of this tournament. Hari being the number 2 seed to get here, beating Yes Man and losers, Just James and losers, and losing to Super Yoshi, who's currently sitting in Grands. So we'll see how it goes as they begin game number 1, selecting their decks. Here we go.
The same person, that way we don't overlap each other with commentary. Like, not too often, I guess. Alrighty, we see Havoc here trying their best to get in immediately with the cards they have been given. Hari already trying to deny Havoc any way of getting in to their side.
However, I know the diagonal is still impossible to get through to get to that top section. Now trying to block off both players, blocking off the section. However, did not do it completely effectively. Both players still able to get into both sides via diagonal.
Ooh, looking rough already for Havoc here. Have to find a way to immediately get in the best way possible.
However,
my move right here would have just been building special,
which Havoc has been able to do, building 1 piece of special. However, 2 pieces of specials being built for Hari by the placement of the Hydra.
Absolute master here. He already knows so much more about building special than I ever will. Not holding any punches, both of them. Almost at a tie. This match is already hard.
Extremely
Insane
close. Both
gameplay.
players able to still make it through here, make the win, start off with a 1-0 advantage. However, it's looking increasingly difficult for Havoc to dig out of this disadvantage they're in with not having access to the top or left side of the map.
It's almost looking impossible at this point. Not building enough special and not having any ways to really get in.
However, they do have the ability to get 2 things of special right here, but doing so will cut off their use of the Splatana Wiper. They're going to have to pass or use it as special.
Does indeed pass instead on the on a what is it called? There's just forge.
Meanwhile, Hari being able to build special, being able to still place cards, getting 2 with the Octopod, and now having 6 points to use in these final 2 turns.
Havoc trying his best to use this final special card into good use.
Deciding, however, pass to use the DJ Octavio for the special. Hari is still trying to figure out what to do. Using the Splat Bomb, getting even more special points, going to be able to use a huge card for their special in this final turn. It's going to be really hard.
It might not be enough for Havoc here.
Depending on what the use of special by Hari is. Captain, that's going to be too much to overcome for Havoc, giving Hari game number 1.
He's all around. Who's your bet on? I'm curious. My bet is on. My bet is. Honestly,
I feel like it could go either way.
I've been having a lot of faith on Jafari. I want Havoc to win for sure.
But one thing I do know for fact is whoever goes here is going to have to face Super Yoshi and Grands. Going to have to beat Super Yoshi in 2 sets to win the tournament. Now here we are on the counter pick of Havoc going to lakefront property against Super Yoshi. They won 2 out of 3 games on this map. However, losing the 3rd match, allowing the reverse 3-0 to happen. And here we go into game number 2. Let's see if Havoc's able to pull it out here.
We see Havoc immediately trying to use a diagonal card to get a good play off of first card. So
Trying to build up.
far, looking so good.
Trying to build up, prevent the top axis route for Jopari. 13 seconds on the timer. Gonna have to make a move soon.
Goes with Dynamo.
Goes with the opposite direction as well. It's gonna be interesting to see what players do here if they try to block off any section. Now Havoc trying to build along the wall, help build a special instead of trying to block off.
Good move from them right there, not gonna lie. Both are almost still tied again. You can never be too sure about what can happen in freaking losers finals, dude.
And you can never know
Everybody's
what your
super
opponent's
loaded.
gonna do. Both players still building across the other side. Will they try to defend each other, or will they try to push through? One of them try to push through and defend, other defend, causing a lot of problems for them, the one who's defending.
Ooh, Jafari not holding any punches here, dude.
But Havoc
almost
able to
controlling.
block that punch. And managed to block off both sides.
Ooh, Havoc managing to get in for sure. We'll have to see what plays they're able to make while they're inside.
Or will they just play safe, build up special,
That is
try to
the
get
smarter
the
move right now.
early lead? The score is essentially tied here. Both players still having a very ample opportunity to win this match. Havoc trying to tie it back up to 1-all. Jopari trying to get up to a 2-0 lead, make it extremely hard to come back. However, Havoc knows it's possible to come back after getting reverse 3-0, hoping to maybe if they get in the situation, do the same.
Havoc is trying their best to build special in this situation. Something I would most likely also do. This seems like a very reasonable play here from them.
3
but
points
Jopari
coming out from Jopari with the burst bomb.
Dang!
While Havoc being forced to pass the card.
Not looking too well right now. However, Jopari also getting at least 2 special off of this card play right here for sure.
Havoc gonna be put up to 6 special points with only 2 turns remaining. Jopari using the special to break in to Havoc's base. Havoc not really being able to protect this. Gonna instead opt to use this special. However, that's also gonna cut off the use of 6-point cards.
This is going to be a very interesting play right here.
I think that was a mistake going to the top. I feel like the bottom would have been a smarter place to go to. Be able to have the access to that bottom route. More tiles there to cover. I was gonna have to find a way to break in with the cards they have. Both players having special. However, Havoc with the greater amount of points. But the special card being able to be used by Jopari might be enough to fend off the loss. Let's see. Havoc able to make the
Havoc
game.
getting in there and getting the victory. Amazing gameplay from both sides. Like I said before, you just never know what could happen in Tableturf.
Extending the set by at least 1 game, heading to at least 4 games at minimum. Will Havoc be able to continue landsliding off of this momentum, or will Japari answer back with a win on their counter pick?
Whenever you're ready, Japari. I mean, Havoc. I keep getting their names confused. Yo, what's good, Havoc? I'm rooting for you. Is it a best of 5 or
It's
a
best of
3?
5.
Yeah, it's best of 5. Yeah, it's best of 5, don't worry.
You can look where it says game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5. It goes down to 5 on the screen where you report.
And grand finals are 100% best of 3, yeah?
Best of 5 for grands,
Oh, best
and
of
the
5.
grands reset is best of 3.
Ah, gotcha.
I forgot to update the stream title again.
Respecting Japari for this one.
I'm
Or
just
Havoc.
I stick yellow every time.
Alright.
Japari's counter pick
Might forget to put the timer on, hopefully
might forget the timer. Please don't forget the timer.
Oh my god.
I'll be
please
very
no.
annoyed. It's gonna be an instant.
Damn
Oh,
it.
they forgot the timer. They forgot the timer.
What? Hey. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing some technical difficulties because people can't remember to set the timer. Please remember to set the timer so that way we don't have to keep resetting. It's very not fun.
And the counter pick is River Drift, just in case you are wondering.
And of course, this doesn't count, obviously.
This does not count. So let's see. Will Japari be able to capitalize off their pick on River Drift? Do they feel comfortable enough to win this game? To get up to a 2-1 lead, have the advantage.
This time, making sure to touch the timer first. I don't blame them. Might pick Map Thunderpoint this time instead of the other one. I like Thunderpoint more. I actually do get a nice amount of wins on that one. Ooh, I hate that one.
There's River Drift.
I like River Drift. It's fine.
Good map. As they begin to select, deciding if they want to keep or redraw, they both keep. As they starting with the big man, the hype one, the new one, added into this version of the game, 3.0.
It looks even
It
cooler.
Advances Storm.
Using the big shot to get in, but immediately gets
throwing
denied
up.
by Japari. With
However,
the
Dig
Dynamo.
build further in. Is now trying to find a way to prevent Jopari to build in that small area. However, there is no way, for all their cards too large to fit into that area, having to opt to build below. Obviously, definitely not what they wanted to do here, but it's what they have to.
Honestly, Havoc has a lot of space to work off here compared to Japari. We'll have to see how well their cards are played in order for them to win.
A good placement, in my opinion, here from Havoc. Getting that special, consolidating that area.
Ooh, barely not getting that tower control play right there.
That special tile covering it up. Bit unfortunate, but is just the way of the game.
I think this is probably Nintendo's best designed like mini games you could play.
Definitely. Havoc being cut off from the use of their two larger cards, able to play the Forge and the Octo Stomp card.
Building Havoc building 2 special right there. Insane play from them.
Having 2 spots to play this card.
Trying to play
Finding
it
both,
very carefully.
trying to decide which one is more advantageous for them.
Getting bronze. Yeah, that sounds about right, Blue.
Building up that special. Trying to get enough special. Trying to also build a lead. However, Jopari now the one with more space to utilize. About equal spaces on the board. Jopari with the double special as well now this time. Havoc being forced to pass a card, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
And the holographic burst bomb building up another 2 bounce special.
Unfortunately, looks like Havoc's gonna have to pass again. Not looking too well for them.
However, they still do have the lead. So it's up all on Jopari to capitalize, be able to get into the base using the H3 Nazunos, getting another 2 out of that. 2 turns remaining. Now
Jopari just got lead too.
by
Insane
1 point. It's up to... The ball is in both players' courts simultaneously somehow. Depending on what they do with these final 2 turns. Jopari also with an extra 4 pieces of special that they'll be able to utilize on this turn or the next. As well as a
Jopari
huge
running out
amount
of time to make a decision here.
3 seconds remaining using this Splat Charger as a special. Building another 2 special.
Ooh,
Doesn't
Havoc
have
might
a
have just
lead.
took it.
Up to the final turn. Will be able to cover the spread of about 18 points. Or will this game go to Havoc? Special card is up and running. I think that will be enough to get the lead, giving Jopari game number 2.
Ooh,
By
just barely by
1 point.
By 1 point. Insane. Now it is 2-1. Jopari in the lead right now. Looking
Havoc's
rough for
counterpick
Havoc.
cannot counterpick to lakefront property. Jopari calling Big Bubbler their beloved, and I can see why.
For real.
What will Havoc counterpick to? Going back.
Wait, did Havoc already counterpick?
Going back to River Drift. Thinking they can win on this map. In the words of Havoc, all or nothing. Here we go. This is for Havoc's life in the tournament and ticket into Grand Finals. The same for Jopari. Coming up with the first move, Jopari with the Cali sleeve, which is the one I want. And I think
Come on, Havoc. I'm rooting for you.
And I think Jalonzo for Havoc. Jopari starting off with an early 1-point lead. Trying to build down, block off. Hoping for that Dynamo. Gets the Dynamo, blocks off their base. Dynamo, very effective
again.
card on River Drift. Being able to block off just like that.
Very insane.
Cutting off the
Immediately denying it.
and cutting off the special tile by having a lower card with the special point at the same exact spot. Amazing play from Jopari there.
I've never seen anything like that before. That just shows you how determined these players are to get into grand finals. They won't. It's all or nothing.
Challenge the current winner, the one on winner side, Super Yoshi, waiting for to see who they have to play based off this match.
Although Yoshi is learning Jopari's methods as he is spectating.
Same with learning Havoc's methods, struggling at first, but then beating Havoc 3-2. Also beating Jopari earlier in the bracket of 2-0. It'll be interesting to see how it goes from here.
Havoc trying his best to figure out a place where he can truly build special. And make just a good play in general, honestly.
Still a very even game for both players. Amazing placement by Jopari at the top there, consolidating their space extremely well. Havoc with a lot of empty spaces. Jopari with the same in the lower section, but the top right section for Jopari is almost ideal. Still playing extremely effectively with the H3 Nalzimos.
Havoc trying to build some special down there with the Splatana Wiper. Unfortunately, might just have too many big cards to really play anything here. Might have to start passing, unfortunately. Not looking too well.
Jopari placing a launch off point for their special. Final 3 turns. Jopari with a huge advantage, having a lot more cards to utilize than Havoc. Havoc only having 1 small card left. It's not even guaranteed they get it next round. If they don't get it next term, they're almost a guaranteed loss for them if they don't get small fry. It's up to the luck of the draw, 50-50 chance. Will they get it? Will this game go to game number... Oh, they do get it. This game could very easily go to game number 5, depending on how well...
Wait, what? Wait, did they just disconnect?
Havoc...
Calm error.
Getting a calm error.
No way.
If...
We have to do that again.
No, if...
We actually do.
I think that was a...
Wow, Nintendo calm errored us because the maps and modes updated. Thank you, Nintendo. Guys, both sides, say thank you, Nintendo. Thank you. You're so kind.
No.
Gosh, dang it.
I think we were on... I forget what round we were on.
2. We had 2 left.
2
Mario
left.
Got really, I mean,
that's
Havoc got
very...
lucky with
I think...
one.
I think that... PC
Havoc
belongs...
got very lucky.
Unfortunately to Havoc. And I'm pretty sure...
Yeah.
As the rule says, if DC... Okay, that should be 8, but... If, I mean, it was late enough in the game. Since the DC occurred...
Wait. Hold up.
The room kicked
Havoc-
everyone out because of DC.
Oh my god. Wait. Havoc was ahead. Havoc was ahead. Wasn't your rules like if there's a DC really late? Like...
No, it was... It's the player that did not DC.
And Havoc DC first. I blame Whale. Whale's not even here. Oh, never mind. I misspoken. Never mind. He is there.
Alright, we're digging through this.
Excuse us, guys, but we have technical difficulties.
Difficulties. Depending on what happens here.
Depending on what we kind of say here, it depends on how the rest of the tournament will go.
Not a redo, and by the rules. And by the rules, that game did go to Jopari,
Ripperoni.
causing them to move on to Grand Finals, which we will be back in a bit for. We'll see you there.
See you guys there.
Here we are, grand finals.
That was
Here we
probably
have
the saddest way I could
Super
lose.
Yoshi
Yeah,
versus
they can't even hear me, and I just felt bad.
Jopari. Both players ready, starting off
All right,
with
chat. Well, while this is
Main
happening,
Street as game
you guys
number
wanna
one.
play a little bit of Anarchy while Finn gets everything together?
It's starting.
Finn's probably gonna play some boss music and stuff.
No,
Have everything popping off for
there's playing. Here we
Whale
are,
disconnect
Main Street
Finn's
as the
Wi-Fi.
first
Yup.
stage.
Shame on Whale. Shame on him. He shouldn't have done that.
Both players hoping to get the win. Super Yoshi with 2 lives compared to Jopari's 1. Already being knocked into losers earlier by Super Yoshi.
Yo, Finn, have you seen that squeezer, by the way? Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a squeezer
hacking.
that's using aimbot and wall hacks
Mhm.
and absolutely shredding people.
Yep, I think they should be banned, but then they just make a new account, so I think we should just nuke their Switch with a nuclear bomb. Anyways, here we are. Game number 1, Super Yoshi on winner's sides versus Jopari on losers.
Going for it? Yeah, hold up. I changed my mind, Blue. I'm sorry. I can't do it. We'll do it later. We'll do one match Splatoon later, and then bam. Yeah.
Yoshi starting off with a push.
Alright.
Quickly into Jopari's base.
Alright. Alrighty, I am a little bit late, but here I am here now. I'm ready to commentate. I don't know where Finn went, but it's okay.
I'm here.
For consistency, I'll also pick the Super Yoshi. So as we can see, Jabari did get a very nasty play off to where Super Yoshi was trapped in an area, but Yoshi immediately broke free, like the madman he is.
It will now to place in the top of the map, cutting off Jabari's space. Only having one card to play, however. The Marigold.
Super Yoshi using the goated Marigold play, trying at
Having
least.
only a lot of big
Trying to
cards
get on that
remaining.
Best way you can.
Small cards all going out at the start, which is extremely
Doesn't
rough.
beat the Marigold play. Though, oh my god, Jabari does get the burst bomb play. Insane on their side.
And Yoshi running out
Absolutely
of
insane.
cards to use,
Getting 3 specials
giving
across
Jabari a
that.
huge advantage to
Just
make the comeback
continuously
here
building
in the
up
final 3
special at this
turns.
point. Jabari is not holding any punches in this one. Yoshi may have studied Jabari's movements, but still was not ready for the wrath that is Jabari.
Coming out from losing to Yoshi in winners semi-finals, I think it was. Yeah,
Super
losing
Yoshi-
in the
I'm rooting
semi-finals to
for
Yoshi,
Super Yoshi.
coming back raging, ready to get this win. With 2 turns,
Just
only
by
2
one
turns remaining.
play, Jabari just turns the tables, dude. 82 to 77. Insane.
Yoshi
Unreal.
almost making a huge mistake playing the card that would have prevented them. However,
Super Yoshi is building a lot of special here. If he just gets one amazing play, he can turn the entire game.
Jabari almost making a huge mistake there, giving Yoshi
Looking very
the
promising.
extra special
However,
point.
we already know Jabari by this point. We know what he's gonna play.
His beloved, or their beloved, Big Bubbler.
Bubbler. Will it be enough?
I
It's
think
not
it will
looking
be.
too well for Yoshi right here. Not looking too well. Not gonna lie. Unfortunate.
And yes,
loses
it
by
is
6,
enough.
Dude. Hey, Super Yoshi. Now Yoshi's gonna be able to get the counter pick off.
With Jabari winning game number 1. It's now Yoshi's super pick.
Hold up.
Heading off to River Drift. Be interesting to see how it goes.
When one of them win. Totally real yes man. Alright, we see Super Yoshi with the counter pick here. 53rd second time or 2. Thank goodness they remember.
Always
Trying to
glad when they
immediately
remember.
get in there. Probably gonna Jabari, knowing Jabari, will try his best to deny Yoshi any access into his area.
Assuming they got the Dynamo at the ready.
Best move might be to use a charger card to get in as soon as possible.
Using the
We'll just have to
E-Leader
see. Unfortunately,
to
uses the
block-
E-Leader card instead.
blocking
and still
off
manages
Yoshi.
to freaking block everything, dude. Insane.
However, Jabari also probably not able to pass Yoshi's defensive big man. Giving Yoshi a lot of extra space to work with here. I'm trying to find a use of the Marigold. However, decides to go with the Tennis instead. Using this special card early, no, heading to the Splatoon Stamper. Will they be able to make it?
Oh my god, my eardrums. I did not even expect to come back. Holy crap.
I was accidentally muted in Discord.
Bro, I'm like, bro, I'm just talking to myself. This feels so weird. What am I supposed to do?
Anyways, Yoshi with the captain card, running up their lead more and more. However, Jabari gained the extra 2 special points. they be able to capitalize off of it within the second half of the game?
Hello, Wet Agent 8. I am co-hosting a tournament for Twin Productions. He's in the description of the video. Thank you for joining me, brother. I really do appreciate it.
Yoshi now building up their special. However, is unable to play any other card. Just being forced to pass. Now the option is, what card do they pass? Bad space management giving Jopari advantage, a chance to come back in this game with Super Yoshi unable to play any of their cards.
This is a very rough spot for Super Yoshi. He's been annihilating this entire tournament, but this might be it. This might be the end of the rope.
If it does go to a Grand's Reset, that's only a best of 3 match to save time. Yoshi trying to find what card to pass. What is safe to use? Jopari with 4 special points. Going to at least go to 5, depending on if they passed or not.
Hello, Tivio. Thanks for joining in. I really appreciate it. Alright, see you in a little bit, Tivio.
Both players passing.
Yoshi getting a card that does let him play finally. Thank goodness. He can actually play the game.
Building up the special, going up to 5 special points. Jopari already at 5, having that 1 extra card. However, both players are going to be able to use their 6 special cards, their 6 special point cards, no matter what. If Yoshi, depending on what happens, Jopari opting to use it earlier.
Ooh,
only using
like
3 to
right
get
there.
2. Super Yoshi going to pass, having really no other option. Hoping to use the Shiver, I think that's Shiver card to get as many points as possible. And it seems like that is what they're doing. Jopari running out of time, needing to make a move within the next 2 seconds. Does it with
First bomb play.
1 second remaining on the clock. It is coming down to this last turn. Yoshi with the huge advantage with having a large card to use. But are they able to use it? That's the question.
Will they even be able to play it? Not looking too well for Judgement here. Oh,
Being forced to use a smaller card.
not too great here.
Jopari with the special card. Will that be large enough
That
to overcome?
might-
It's going to be a really close game.
Really close. Holy crap. Yoshi
Not as
getting
close as
the
I thought.
W.
Yoshi getting the win on game number 2.
GG's.
Now let's see what they counterpicked game number 3. This is now up to Jopari's counterpick.
Come on. Let us spectate. Come on. There we go.
What would they counterpick to? Any of the maps available except Main Street, since they have already won. Ladies and gentlemen, we have it.
No.
We have the box seats grand finals for game number 3. We are headed over to the best map in the game. We're heading over
What?
to box seats.
I hate the stupid map.
Let's go.
I hope you trolls are satisfied.
I'm very happy right now. This is what I wanted.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have no clue what Jopari's strat is here. He has a bunch of big cards.
Super Yoshi going with a different deck. I'm assuming same coming out from Jopari. Both starting out, both seem prepared for this map to come up. Both understand how to play this map, both with all small cards, mostly.
Small as possible, at least.
As small as they can get. Jopari
Yoshi does
popping
build
out.
special,
Yoshi,
though.
however, getting 2 special points off that with a 2-point lead compared to Jopari's 27-29. This is the smallest map in the game.
Building even more special. Yoshi has been trolled on this map so many times. He knows this map ins and outs.
The
He
streamer
knows how to
buff
play this
we
map.
have.
Streamer buffs, man.
Yoshi coming prepared.
All
Knowing
those
that
times
any
he
map
was
is
trolled on
possible.
this map. All those times he was trolled on this map, he knows how to play it by now. Unfortunately,
For some
gonna have
reason,
to
having
start
the Shiver
passing.
card, I don't know why, having multiple big cards deciding to pass them.
My guess is, for this map, if you do get lucky enough to get a big card first, then you'll play it immediately.
Definitely. My personal deck for this does consist of a lot more smaller cards.
Yeah. Building 2 special off of their Jafari.
Best map
Super Yoshi.
ever to exist. Yes, man, that is true. Very true.
Yes,
Yoshi
man.
now
don't
able to
believe
use
Ben.
special. Both players with a similar amount of special. 3 for Jafari, 4 for Super Yoshi.
Super Yoshi,
Yoshi
says it's
using
time
4 to
go
get
ahead and
3.
do it. Not a bad move from Super Yoshi right here.
2 for
Jopari
2
also-
on Jopari. Both players now with 3. Yoshi paired with the small card, getting another point of special, trying to build their lead even further on this tiny, tiny map. Another 2 points of special coming out from Jopari.
Bubbler will be a very powerful special on this map for sure.
Being able to go around, it surely is effective. Only a 4-point lead for Super Yoshi. That is a greater lead than you would think due to this map being so tiny. Only 64 total attack. No, not 64. Only, I think it's 200 or whatever 16 times 16 is.
Bro, Minecraft.
Yo, Minecraft. Yoshi using the large card.
Hold on, let me do the math in my head.
256 total. That's not seeming right.
Yeah, that really doesn't.
That's 8 by 8.
Yeah. Hold up.
64 total tiles, but that does also not seem right. Oh, it's 10 by 10. It's 100 total tiles. I can count.
Oh my god.
Honors Math Student right here. Yoshi with the large card using the special. All but 7 tiles are covered. Or all but 7 tiles covered. Yoshi running out of time, deciding to pass instead. Both players passing.
Going for the huge
The
special
final
here,
turn, Yoshi going for both players, most likely going to go for broke.
It might not be enough for Super Yoshi though. Just maybe.
Depending on what
Bubbler's
Jopari is able to
powerful.
do here. The Blob Lobber 10-point card
Blob
versus the 13-point card. Being played on top, I think that's going to be it for Jopari being able to win on their counter pick.
5-4.
And yes, they are. Now the counter pick is back into Super Yoshi's court.
2 to what? 1, 2?
It is 2-1 in favor of Jopari.
Yeah. Winner gets mod.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No. Winner gets mod on Finn's channel. Winner
No.
gets mod. Winner gets mod.
Here they go.
He needs a new mod.
Game
Trust
number
me.
4 is starting to get underway. Both players choosing their decks on this map. It is Thunder Point.
This map is good. It's pretty good.
Commonly
It-
thought of as a starter map.
You already know people are gonna pick Shelly and Donnie like crazy.
Will they have the mirror? Will there be a mirror start in this game as well? No, there is not. Jopari starting off with a small card, unable to push forward very much. Super Yoshi now using Big Man. However, with the bigger card, the smaller card will be able to push past and get into his base, or their base. And that is no, it's not happened.
Wow. I think Jopari might be throwing here. I don't know. You never know. I gotta let him cook here. You never know.
Super Yoshi with a huge advantage to start out with.
However, Jopari getting a 2-point special lead.
Though there is still a lot of the game to go through for Super Yoshi to build up that lead of special points. We will see if Jopari decides to use it early on to help break into Yoshi's base. That they do not.
Yoshi now trying to focus on building special. Probably a freaking amazing move right now.
With the amount of extra space that they have, they'll be able to very easily build up their special.
Do it, Finn. Yeah, do it, Finn. Give a mod.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it, Boyle. To be fair. Sorry, it's me. I'm a poor high school student. Super Yoshi with a lot of extra space. The counter pick working extremely well. Jopari running out of space. Gonna have to see what they do to try to dig themselves out of this situation.
Super Yoshi not making a lot of plays to build special here, surprisingly.
Just trying to, I'm assuming, trying to build up their lead.
That might
Or
be
going for the
safer
special on the left side, running out of time. Decides just to go for it. Jopari breaking through Yoshi's defenses. Yoshi instantly going to defend that position.
Ooh.
The Dynamo breaking in, causing a lot of damage for Yoshi. Jopari now having a lot of extra space to use. Though Yoshi opting to attack instead, surrendering that space to Jopari, knowing they have a large enough lead right now.
Does indeed start to pass to get even more special points for the big daddy of all cards, probably Shiver.
Or Fry. I think those are the two that are left. Holographic burst bomb. Amazing jump off points. Amazing jump off points for Jopari at the bottom of Yoshi's base. Going to be able to cause a ton of damage.
Surprisingly, Yoshi not playing the Fry card there, question mark?
Waiting for the last turn to prevent counterplay.
Oh.
Opting with the worst idol of all Splatoon.
Come on, Finn.
Honestly, I feel like Fry might have been a better play there, depending on if Yoshi would be able to get to the bottom part, which I don't think it might have. I don't think Big Bubbler is gonna save Jopari there. As Yoshi takes game number 2. We're heading to game number 5 in this grand finals set.
GG's.
Jopari on the better side of this counterpick war, being able to pick any map except Box Seats and Main Street because they have already won on those 2 maps. It's going to be interesting to see which of the remaining 6 maps they pick.
Oops. Let me out.
Steam.
I'm sorry, it was an accident.
Steam was sitting in the chair for all you people in my chat. Here we go. Seeing where they're going, looking that it looks like they're gonna figure out the timer. Don't forget the timer. Oh
Don't
my
forget
gosh!
the
Don't
timer.
forget the timer. Get the timer, please.
No, please come on. No!
No!
Why?
All right.
Alrighty, we're gonna immediately give up here because, yay.
Counter pick will be X marks the garden, however.
Yeah.
I should create a rule for if you forget timer, you instantly lose the set. Next time, guys. Next time.
Yeah, people will never forget if you create that rule, man.
Heading on to game number 5 for real this time.
The final
Remembering
game
the
of the
30-second
entire
timer. As they now
Hopefully.
select decks.
set.
Here we go. Game number 5.
The final game of the tournament, unless something happens. Hopefully not. You see Chikari immediately trying to defend his area. Not gonna let Yoshi get in at all. Both trying to keep both sides of the freaking what's on here? I don't know. What is this map even called? Then?
This is X marks the garden for game number 5.
Thank you.
Yoshi starting out with a strong start, being able to block off the right side. However, Chopari is actually able to block off the left side mostly. Preventing, is blocking off none of Yoshi's cards being able to get into that small area.
Oh.
No, 96 Gal Deco would be able to, but not 96 Gal of the vanilla variety. Now, both players just gonna have to build special.
It's thought it'd be fun. I'm so excited.
Running out of time, Yoshi needs to place. Places at the right side. Chopari able to break through. I didn't even see that.
Oh my
Yoshi
God.
now at a huge disadvantage, needs to protect their left or bottom.
Go Yoshi!
And
Go!
it's still going. Extremely hard for Yoshi going to be able to dig out of this one, though it is still possible.
Unfortunately, build special for Chapari though.
It does build special, but will not get special themselves.
Wait, he's. Oh my God, he doesn't. Oh,
giving
Yoshi.
Chopari a huge advantage, having both the left top and bottom of the map. And still breaking into the right side of the map. Chopari is still going. This looks like we are gonna get to a grand finals reset.
Insane.
Which will be intense.
All right, well, this game looks fun right now. Very fun.
Whoop.
Oh God, yeah, I'm gonna go. Nah,
Whoop.
I'm gonna go
Whoop.
eat something. I'll be back.
Steam leaving to get food. However, will Yoshi be able to dig out of this, trying to use the special to break through, get to the top of the map, or the right side? Using the special, breaking into the top of the map, barely managing to keep the space. Desperately trying to make it, trying to prevent this Grand Finals reset. Will they be able to do it? Huge advantage for Chopari, having this 5 special as well. This is looking very likely we will go to a Grand Finals reset. Losing tiles last turn. Will Yoshi be able to come back? It is now up to this. Will Chopari have a space to play their special? Will Yoshi be able to play their special effectively? is this going to be it? It is now or never for both of these players. For their hopes. Big bubbler Jopari's beloved keeping the game for the reset. And with that, we now head into a grand finals reset.
Really not eating. Who won?
We're heading to a grand finals reset.
Bruh. I knew it. Alright. Hold on.
Here we go. This is a best of 3 set. This time starting on lakefront property. So we will see what the players do here.
How much? Just fill it up completely?
As they are selecting their decks, here we go into the grand finals reset. Super Yoshi, Jopari, grand finals reset, best of 3 to determine the winner. It is now or never for both players, both on their last life. Their tournament life and hopes rely on this set and this set alone. This first game is extremely important, helping them in the counter pick war. Whoever wins this match, even if they lose game 2, they will get their counter pick for game number 3. So let's see how it goes. Both players trying to get as many tiles as they can to begin with. Yoshi seeming to be more effective. Able to essentially block off the bottom from Jopari. Not quite, however. Still a small amount of space to break through. Yoshi trying to cover it up. Need to flex soon. Knowing Jopari is going to go down there. No, it's not going down there. It gets blocked. Super Yoshi with most of the map, however, not having great space management. But does build a special on the top. Currently is a tied game. Still essentially a tied game. As we go into the halfway point of this game, number 1. Yoshi trying to build up that special. Currently has a 1 special lead against Jopari. However, it's most likely going to go away on this turn as it goes from a 1 lead to a 2 deficit.
I'm
being forced to pass, passing the worst idol as it should be.
Damn it, Ben.
Jopari with the 1 point lead heading into the final 3 turns, the final quarter of this game.
You know,
Yoshi
both players are
passing
sweating
once again, getting 2 more points of special. Jopari having this advantage. Super Yoshi being forced to use a special here. Gonna hope they have another smaller special card to help get the lead. Trying to find a way to get their special with these bottom cards, however, struggling to do so.
Looking really rough for Yoshi. Only 2
Not
seconds
having that many
remain.
cards, deciding to pass instead. Jopari going with an extra point. It's going to be extremely hard for Yoshi to come back to this game. Though not impossible.
It just depends what Jopari's move here is. Anything can happen.
9280 is going to be a very small spread to overcome. Super Yoshi running out of time, needs to make a move. 92. Oh. Needs to move now. Special coming out on both sides. That's going to give Jopari the win for this game number 1. I should remove this L because both of them. Another one from losers. Giving game 1 to Jopari. Can Yoshi get the reverse once again, like they did against Havoc, the 3rd place finisher here today?
We'll have
or
to see.
Will it be Jopari winning 2-0 or 2-1? Oh, it's coming down soon.
Yoshi with the counter pick now. This is very, very important for him to get the victory here. What will he mean?
As they head into game number 2.
Okay.
On River Drift. Can Yoshi make the impossible happen once again? Or will Jopari shock the world after losing to Yoshi 2-0 in winter semis, being able to get the win in bracket reset after winning the first set of grand finals? It's coming down to this. Starting off the Dynamo, not a great card to start off of. Yoshi opting to place further up, not defending. Getting blocked off by Jopari. Jopari having a huge advantage here, depending on what they are able to do with this advantage of being able to get the full block off.
Jopari just building special now, not looking too great for Super Yoshi here. Both players do have an equal amount of space to work off of, just depends how they do it.
Jopari's cards usually having a bit more space efficiency than Super Yoshi's.
And continuously building special too.
This is looking extremely good for Jopari here. The captain card giving a lot of extra points to Jopari, now throwing a slight lead of 5 points. Will Yoshi be able to stop the momentum, or will this be it here? Will Jopari take the win after being knocked into losers early, fighting tooth and nail to come out alive?
Dude, I can't even commentate. I'm just so excited and just watching this. It's so hard.
Yoshi running out of time, placing with only 6 seconds left.
Yoshi does get the lead back though. Although Jopari still is in the lead when it comes to special points.
Using the Marigold, trying to build up. Trying to get more and more space. Trying to make it hard for Jopari to come back even with special. Goes Jopari's special, just keeps building up and up and up. Yoshi being forced to pass. Jopari just building up more and more and more special. It's going to be extremely hard for Yoshi to come back from here. Though not impossible.
Come on, Yoshi! Dabs, holy crap.
Having passed once again, Jopari now with the 3-point advantage. It's looking extremely hard for Super Yoshi to come out alive from here. Steam talked about earlier about Yoshi studying Shopari's play style. But honestly, it's looking more like in their earlier match, Shopari was just learning Yoshi's style, now being able to defeat them in grand finals. Most likely, it's going to be extremely hard for Yoshi to come back from the situation. Looking incredibly in favor of Shopari here.
The only way Yoshi can win this is if Shopari goofs. That is the only way. Looking incredibly grim for him here.
Extremely
Only
hard
one card
though.
move left. If Shopari actually
Running
does
out of
play
time.
here,
Uses big bubbler, their beloved.
really earlier too.
Early as well, does actually give Super Yoshi a chance to come back.
Nice. Nice.
Does have the double, the nice and the backwards nice. If you know, you know.
Yeah, no.
Yoshi desperately trying to find a way to use one of their large cards on this final turn. Running out of time. 10 seconds left. It is coming down to this. Jopari waiting for Yoshi's move. Will Yoshi be able to come out alive? In 3, 2, 1. I think that is it. That is it.
Game. That might be the
thing.
tournament.
Everyone, I
Your
am proud to
tournament.
say Jopari is your winner of this week's tournament. Good game to everyone who participated. Super Yoshi, Jopari at first, Super Yoshi in second, Havoc losing in losers finals, getting third place. Fourth place is Just James, and then tied for fifth, Yes Man and Zushi. Congratulations to Jopari. Thank you everyone for watching. And coming from my Inkling, or Octoling, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see ya next time. Goodbye, and also self-esteem.
What's up,